Hey, my Liptons. So I wanted to come in here with some pop culture news. I don't think I'm going to be too long today. But before I start, please subscribe to my channel. Let's get up to 600 subscribers. I want to thank y'all so much for these past few videos that I put up. I know there's been a lot of commentary. There's been people responding to my comments. We're having the conversation, and I'm happy for that. Like, my comment section is always open. I always leave it open because there is room for agreements, disagreements, different opinions, and I welcome that. So I want to thank y'all so much. But I do want to talk about some pop culture news. So I saw this last night. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Some of these stories is like I didn't see myself talking about them, but then I just realized someone said this on Twitter. It was so hilarious. They were like, Joe Jonas is like the third Joe in Hollywood to have a breakup. Like first Joe Alwyn with Taylor Swift, and then Joe Manganiello with Sofia Vergara, and now Joe Jonas with Sophie Turner. I was laughing my ass off when someone said that. So yeah, they're getting a divorce. Um, Listen, personally for me, I don't personally like Sophie Turner. She does some shady stuff. Like she follows some very shady people, and she tends to lean into that. I will say this: it is unfortunate because they do have two kids together. Um, it is interesting. But I mean, we wish them all the best. I guess I can say. But Joe. I mean, it is different because it's like you think that they're so happy because of what they post on social media. Not even like, I think it was they said 3 weeks ago she posted a picture of her and Joe, but then according to TMZ, and I don't know how true this is, allegedly they've been separated for 6 months. So we don't know. Maybe that picture is old. Maybe they reconciled and then they broke up again. So I don't know. I don't know. But we wish Joe Jonas all the best. Listen, I grew up with the Jonas Brothers, so it's like it's a sad situation. But hopefully, they get through it and they do what's best for the children. So that's that. I want to talk about this mess. So Kanye, and I only spoke about Kanye once on my channel after he did that whole like anti-Semitic rant and like with the Hitler, the loving Hitler stuff and the Nazi salute stuff. Ever since then, I honestly I've been over Kanye, but even before that, when at the time when he was like, "Oh, slavery was a choice," that's when I really hung it up on Kanye. That's when I really stopped supporting him. But of course, Kanye, when he disrespects black people, it's okay. People still support him, like, and stuff like that. But, like, when he disrespects other communities, that's when it becomes, oh my God, no, we need to stop supporting him. We need to take away his endorsements and stuff like that. I'm just like, yeah. So, listen, I don't know if y'all saw those pictures, but there was some pictures going around, and I was just like, my eyes were burning seeing them. Kanye and his wife were having oral sex. She was giving him fellatio on a boat, and then Kanye's booty cheeks were out and everything. It was just, I didn't need to see that. And the thing is like, it's always against my will. Anytime I go on Twitter and I'm just trying to see some good stuff, some things like that, here comes some bullshit that I see on my timeline. And I'm like, I did not need to see this. So now they're saying that he's banned from that book company. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, what you expect. Like, and honestly, I'm surprised he didn't get a fine, to be honest, because the fact that you're letting your wife give you fellatio publicly, like I would think that there should be a fine or something, but I guess him being banned for life is a thing. But yeah, I haven't cared too much about Kanye. I haven't been really following up on it. Like Kanye does whatever Kanye does. I'm over him. I'm glad that he's canceled. I mean, he's not canceled, but I would say for me personally, like his music and stuff like that, I personally do not support him. If y'all want to do whatever y'all want to do, y'all do that. But when it comes to people who I think are problematic and stuff, I hit them where it hurts. I hit their pockets. I make sure I don't support them. And of course, it's probably gonna still be some supporters and fans. And that's to the consumer. That's to the audience. Y'all do what y'all want to do. But for me personally, I'm not gonna support people like a Kanye West after everything that he's done. So that's just that. Okay, I want to talk about this. This is about a bunch of clownery in this video. Um, So listen, I wasn't gonna talk about this either because I felt like you know what, this is a little thing, but this ended up really, really going viral. Like, people were really talking about this. And I'm actually surprised people are, like, really debating the situation, even though Erica Mena is wrong. So if y'all don't know Erica Mena, and I wouldn't be surprised if you guys don't. She's a Z-list star from the reality show Love and Hip Hop. And I used to watch Love and Hip Hop years ago, but there was just a certain point where you could tell that it started to get really, really phony, and it was just like a lot of things were staged, a lot of things were just, you can tell that it was scripted. So I stopped watching it. But Erica Mena, you know, I'm gonna just fast forward because I don't got time for her. Erica Mena was on Love and Hip Hop. She was talking to the Caribbean artist Spice, and they got into a whole argument. And Spice is a black woman, and Erica Mena is Hispanic or Latino, whatever. And they got into an argument, like a huge argument, because Spice brought up, I think, Erica Mena's parenting skills, and then Erica Mena ended up going off and called Spice a monkey. Like, she called Spice a blue monkey and things and that and that and that. If y'all don't know, calling a black person a monkey is a racial slur because, you know, obviously during that time of slavery, they used to dehumanize black people, Africans and stuff like that. And they would compare them to animals, especially monkeys, because they said they look like monkeys. Okay, you know, we don't need the whole history lesson. So there was just a lot of debate, a lot of things going on. But ultimately, there was backlash. So then Love and Hip Hop released a statement. They said that Love and Hip Hop franchise has never shied away from hard conversations in our community. Working hand in hand with our partners, viewers will see the impact of Erica Mena's remarks play out in the final 3 episodes of the season. Effective immediately, she will not appear in the next season of Hip Hop Atlanta. Here's my thing I don't understand. People brought this up. First of all, Love and Hip Hop filmed that scene months ago. Months and months and months ago. Yet they didn't, you know, confront Erica Mena then. They didn't fire her then. They didn't edit that thing out. But it wasn't until this thing now airs now, after how many months ago they filmed this thing. It airs now, and I guess Love and Hip Hop thought that they weren't going to get the backlash that they got, or Erica Mena wasn't going to get the backlash. So they honestly, what I think it is, they threw Erica Mena under the bus because Love and Hip Hop didn't want to seem as if they're aiding and abetting a racist, you know, because Erica Mena is racist. Let's keep it a stack. She's racist because this is not the first time she's been calling black people, and more specifically black women, monkeys. She has done this multiple times. Okay. And I think a lot of times we don't talk about the issues with, you know, the Latinx community, the Hispanic community, and, like, you know, the black community, and how a lot of things, there's tension there. There is tension there. And I think that we really, really need to have some serious conversations about the anti-blackness that goes on within the Latinx Hispanic community, because it's there, you know. And what I don't understand too is that Erica Mena, but no, I'm not surprised, because that's how it is. A lot of times, these, like, non-black women, these Hispanic women, these white women, they hate black women. They hate them so much. They, you know, they want to steal the aesthetics, and stuff like that. They want to get with black men, but yet they want to call black women monkeys and call them racial slurs and that sort of thing. So it's like, it's just like the whole, like, the whole fetishization thing that happens within this community. You know, with the, and on top of that, black men also allow it to happen. They also sleep with these women who are racist, who are colorist, you know. And it's like, we really need to start really looking within ourselves, that why do we continue to procreate with people who genuinely do not see us as human? Okay. Now, as far as for Love and Hip Hop, they knew exactly what they were doing. They didn't think that they were going to get the backlash that they did, and that's why they said that they're firing Erica Mena. Because I don't understand how y'all filmed this months ago. Y'all didn't fire her then, months ago, for the racial slur, but it's because months later, and now the internet is like, oh my gosh, she's wrong. She should never. That's when y'all want to fire her. Okay, girl. But and people are saying, oh well, but Spice brought up her kids, so she. And I'm like, listen, was it wrong for Spice to bring up her parenting skills or whatever the fuck? Yes. But does that warrant you going on a racist rant? You know what I mean? It's just, you guys can go after anything else. Like, why does it have to be, like, low down and dirty? Like, oh, I'm gonna, like, dehumanize you in that way. Like, just because, I think that's wrong. I think people are just, like, trying to make it seem as if, oh, well, the girl brought up the parenting that for Erica Mena had every right. That's like saying like a white person, let's say for instance a white person and a black person got into an argument, and a black person, maybe probably says some not so nice things, and then by the next thing you know, the white person starts calling the black person an N-word, or just really going and calling the person a monkey. Do you really think we will stand for that? Do you really think we will stand for that? And that's one of the reasons why too, is because y'all think y'all allow, these exoticals, these ambiguous women, these Hispanic women to get away with saying racist shit because they're quote unquote Hispanic, that they're not white, but like they're still not black, and yet, they're in the middle. But if it was a white woman saying that to a black, saying that to Spice, y'all will have an issue with it, and y'all will unanimously condemn it. So I don't like that. So I'm happy she is fired, but at the same time, Love and Hip Hop is full of shit. And I actually think that all of us, in general, people need to stop watching Love and Hip Hop. You need to stop watching that show. It's so low vibrational now. It's like, as I get older, I'm like, damn, why did I watch these crazy ass, dysfunctional ass, traumatic shows when I was younger? It's like, we really need to stop investing our money into degeneracy. You know what I mean? And honestly, Love and Hip Hop needs to end at this point. It needs to end. I'm so over it. Over it. Lastly, speaking of Latinas, Cardi B has said that she has an announcement to make. Y'all know anytime when she says that she has an announcement to make tomorrow, she's always releasing a song. Cardi, I'm happy you're finally listening to me. Listen, Cardi's listening now. I feel like. I think she's listening to the casual fans. She's like, girl, like, people are saying, like, listen, like, girl, like, if you don't release this year, it's over and done with. Like, next year is like, we're not going to be here for you, girl. So I am going to be interested to see what she has. Hopefully we do get something different from her instead of rapping about the same shit. Hopefully she changes her flow. Okay, I honestly wish she would change her flow to that No Limit verse that she did on that No Limit song with G-Eazy. Cardi needs to switch it up. Her voice has matured, so she needs to give us something new, some new sounds, new flows, everything. I need to hear some shit. And listen, the girls are coming out. I'm seeing that Doja Cat is about to be number one on Billboard Hot 100. I don't know how that is, honestly, because I do not see nobody in the streets bumping Paint the Town Red. I don't, and listen, I'm not saying it's payola. I'm not saying it's payola, but legit, I don't, when you go out in the streets and you hear certain songs and music and that sort of thing, I legit do not hear people bumping Paint the Town Red. I don't. Maybe it's the emo girls, that demographic that likes to, dibble and dabble in demon worship, but I do not see people bumping that music. And plus, Doja Cat has just, turned off a lot of people at that. So it's like, I don't know how she's getting those streams. But listen, I'm not going to be shady. Shout out to her. Shout out to Doja Cat. I know this is about Cardi B, and I kind of, veered out left. But, I'm interested to see what Cardi B does. It is going to be interesting. Cardi B does numbers this new era because, the jealousy collaboration with Offset didn't, if free falled. What else? What was it? The what was it? Rip Me Out the Plastic. I've been acting brand new with Lotto. Honestly, Cardi was not needed for that song. She could, but I get it too because she helped Lotto get on the charts. But Lotto was fine by herself. So some of the songs that Cardi's been releasing, her collaborations have been, it's okay, it's mid, but hopefully this new single, and Cardi B does tend to do well when she has her own music, her own singles. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. She might go number one again. Who knows? You know what I mean? So we'll see what Cardi B is giving. Before I go, I do want to talk about Meghan and Harry, because y'all know I'm fans of them. I did see that they went to the Beyonce concert. I don't want to play the music because, YouTube. But they look so cute. I love them together. I love them. I think they're so adorable. But yeah, I'm a Meghan and Harry stan. Like, I love Meghan. I love Meghan Markle. I've been following her since Suits. But before I go, please follow me on Twitter. This is my Twitter. It's Bonnie. And listen, Twitter gave me this long name here. So I'm just going to have to take it. Follow me on or X or Twitter It's Bonnie78778984. It's a long may I reign. I have, of course, my icon is of Sean and Angela. So, follow me on Twitter. We need to get these followers up. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Let's subscribe. Let's get up to 600 subscribers. I love y'all so much, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.